Wherefore, gird up the loins of your mind and be sober, and hold fast until the end.
Can I see the other side too, please?
What do you think?
Is the main contention Calvinism?
No, it's just trying to understand what it means to be saved. It's just, I'm trying to understand what it means to be saved. What are we saved from? Yeah,
You think man is sinful inherently?
no. See, the Bible doesn't teach that. No. But if we're being taught that, then it's almost like a losing battle from the start.
All right, well, thank you.
Yeah. No, consider it, dear sir. God is not willing that any should perish. See, the young man asked, is the main contention Calvinism? I'm not even here to refute Calvinism, even though Calvinism is obviously a doctrine of hell. Calvinism teaches that God saves only certain people and others he doesn't, or he didn't die for all the sin for the sins of everyone. He only died for the elect. But you're not going to be an elect person without faith. Even if you are elect, you had to have faith first, and God offers his salvation to the whole world. So this young man may know some scriptures, and he may know some Bible. I didn't get to have a conversation with him like I would have wanted to. He came up to me and he asked that question. But he understands what Calvinism is, and then it looks like an elder came and told him not to talk to me. I'll show you this. The guy right there with the khaki pants, walking away from them. That guy right there. He was walking up to them when he saw that group of young men. This is the group of young men that came up to me right there. It was about 4 of those young guys came up and asked me if the main contention was Calvinism. So they're aware of Calvinism. They know that it is a teaching that exists in the churches, and it is what they're being taught here ultimately. But then that guy over there, I don't know who he is, walked over all the way from that building, saw them walk up to me, and came and warned them not to talk to me, I'm sure. And now you got a couple of elders over there trying to explain to them, I guess just to leave me alone and not to come bother with me, that I've got nothing good to say. But all these elder people, they will give an account to God. It says in the scripture that if you cause any of these little ones to stumble, God is going to deal with you for doing that. So we need to be careful what we're teaching people. Again, I've said this many times. You may not know you're teaching people the wrong thing. Like I used to be under these false teachings, and I was teaching these false teachings to other people. And I thought I was doing a good thing. I thought I was doing God service by doing that. And God, it came to a point where God rebuked me for it, and God showed me the error of my way, and of course I now am teaching people the truth. And what happens with those people that I led astray? Well, God will continue to work on them. He has other means, he has other ways to reach those folks. But my job is to be here today and to teach these people the truth. And so woe be unto these pastors who God sends correction to, but they refuse it. Like the rich young ruler, they've got too much on the line. They've got too much to lose. They don't want to lose their ministry. They don't want to lose all these with these people that I'm not going to call them members of the Church of Jesus Christ, because I don't know who are and who are not. I will say that there may be a few here that are not defiled, but there are many here who are not going to be accepted. And that's just the bottom line. I know people don't like to hear that. But the Bible teaches that scarcely a righteous man is saved. I need to work out my own salvation with fear and trembling. And so, but these pastors James teaches that be not many masters, for we shall receive a greater condemnation. Because if you're a master, if you're a leader of the people, if you're a leader of any spiritual teaching, and God will do His work to correct you of it, so that you won't continue to lead people astray. But if you refuse that correction, and you hold on to your guns and you walk away sad like that young ruler because you've got too much on the line, you don't want to give up all the pats on the back, all the offerings that are coming in, if you don't want to give that up, and you'd rather receive the praises of men than to suffer with Christ, because Christ was rejected. He was the chief cornerstone, rejected of men. Then you will receive a greater condemnation, because you led those poor young people astray when you had a chance to correct it. Let God correct you, dear listener. And finally, the exhortation is to abstain from fleshly lusts. Abstain from fleshly lusts which war against the soul. When you abstain from something, do you understand what that means? What does it mean to abstain? That needs to be the testimony, because that is the commandment. Abstain from fleshly lusts that war against the souls. Too many people, their testimony is, I am up and down, and they think that is the normal thing for a Christian, and they call it struggling with sin. Well, what it is they're just not abstaining. And of course, when you do not abstain, you will be in a war, my friend. Your soul will be being dragged down each time, and you need rest from that. You need the victory. Jesus Christ offers that victory. He made an open show of the enemy at the cross. He extends to you today the victory. He offers it. Will you receive it?